workshop is going to be very practical. All right. And you would have ready to use solutions for all your challenges. So before we start, quick question. Type in the chat box, right, what your current AI experience is. All right. So whether you're a beginner, you've used ChatGPT, I need to know what it is you know, right? So that I can build on it. So tell me what exactly you know or you do currently with AI. Think about all the tools you've used and let us know what tools you're currently using. All right. Don't forget that AI is not just ChatGPT, DeepSeek. There are also voice assistants. So when you pick up your phone and you want to send someone a voice note, that's an AI tool. The one that helps you to speak, text to speech, and then it types it for you, that's an AI tool. Okay. So I see someone saying, Colin says he's beginner. Anybody else? Collins, what tool do you use? Whether you're a beginner or not, what tool are you currently exploring? Ayola, Lena, what tool? Please tell us what tool it is that you're using as well. Clouded AI. What does that do? Grok. Nigerians and Grok. Grok is tired. Grok is now speaking all our languages. It's tired of us. It's now one of us. DeepSeek. Okay. You're very explorative. You're using Grok. You're using DeepSeek. You're using clouded AI. There's somebody in the waiting room that needs to be admitted because I can't tap my screen if you don't. Canva, Bardi, okay. Black box, ooh. Okay, I hope we're all writing down this name so that we can. Gamma, of course. Text to speech, Canva, Manus AI. See, there's so many. Okay, so at least each and every one of us already have an experience with some form of AI. All right, so why it matters today, as in today that we're talking, why does this conversation matter? Because it can handle repetitive tasks. A lot of us go to work and we have a routine. You know that you're an accountant. At the end of the day, you're supposed to close the petty cash or do the balance sheet or type a report. It is repetitive. No matter what it is you do, at the end of the day, you need to submit a report. At the end of the day, you need to close your petty cash. At the end of the day, you need to type a lesson plan. It doesn't matter the type of job you do. There's always one or two tasks or more that are repetitive. AI handles that for you, right? Okay. When I say freeing up hours, notice what I said. For actual interaction and creativity. What that means is when you're done generating whatever AI has given to you, you don't just carry it and submit, which is what a lot of us do. It is time to interact with that result. Oh, thank you, ChatGPT. I actually like this version better. Sometimes it gives you more than one version. I like version 2, but can you add this? Can you do that? Can you rephrase this part? I actually said this, but I think you misunderstood that. It is time for you to interact with the outcome before you turn it in. Change your M dashes to commas, change this one, add a punctuation, rephrase a word. You can't just carry it and say, oh, machine gave me, so machine is correct. That's not how it works. You need to actually spend time to then interact with the document and be creative with it. Do you want to create a graphic image out of it? Do you want to go ahead and create a bar chart from it? Go ahead and do that. It's not everything AI will do, even though it can do it. Enhance creativity, breakthrough planning blocks with AI-generated ideas, fresh approaches to familiar topics, innovative ways to present complex concepts to diverse people. So whether you're writing a report for your MD, or you're writing a letter to your driver, or do you understand? There's so many needs that it can meet, even in the simplest forms. Oh, AI, generate an image from this caption. It will do it. Oh, I don't want white people. I want black people I want a black girl instead of a white girl. It will do it. Gemini. I'm surprised nobody typed Gemini. Gemini is like the most common one, you know. Gemini will do it. Gemini will even do video now. Do mock-up I don't know. There's some people that have access to VA, not everybody, but I know one of my accounts has, and all my other accounts don't have. I don't know how that happened. So it does video now. You put it gives you a script and it generates a video. Yes, a 5 to 7 seconds video. I think up to 10 seconds even. And it will do it. Beautiful video. You know, it does a PowerPoint, turns it to a video. Amazing work. All right. But I'm going to teach you today that that's all this magic you see. It comes from the thinking. Prompt writing is not as easy as ABC. We'll get to that. Personalized learning, create different materials quickly, adapt content to various ability levels. So, like I said, for different needs, different people, different purposes, right? Targeted feedback, meet specific needs. So for someone like me that do a lot of reform projects, right? And I travel from state to state, while on the field, maybe I can show you a bit of my ChatGPT. I'm not sure which of the windows now, but if I can see one. While on the field, I just open one and I put in everything I see, because I know that I need to generate a report for different things at the end of my field trip, right? So I open it. If we ate today, if we didn't eat today, if they didn't serve us lunch, put it there. On day 3, there was no lunch. On day 2, there was no breakfast. On day 3, we started late. On day 4, the bus didn't come. And then at the end, I then say, please generate my 10-day report to be submitted to the lead consultant. It will do that. The different levels of reports that I need to write, it would then personalize each of them based on the backstory that I have given it. Don't forget, I had to give it that information. I didn't wait for the 10th day. Every day I put a different sentence. A lot of people make that mistake. They wait for the end and they start thinking, so my boss said I should write a report on, you now start cracking your. I worked with a group of teachers recently and I said the same thing to them. You know that you're going to write reports at the 15th week or standard reports. Why are you waiting till week 12? Start from week 1. Start from day 1. You have 12 children in your class. Open 12 windows on ChatGPT and name them. And anything you see, just put a sentence, put a line, put 2 lines. At the end of a term, generate a report for Damilola. It will go ahead and generate a report, and then you can interact with it, add and subtract. Okay? If you have any questions, please put it in the chat and I will attend to it. I would pause intermittently. Now, quick poll. We all know that we work, right? So tell me, from your experience on your job, what is the thing that takes your time the most? Is it the administrative tasks or the things that you have to do all the time? Is it information and research? Is it content creation or ideation? So those are 2 different things. Content creation is you have the scripts. You now want to go ahead and create the content, right? Maybe you're good at writing, so you've written something. Ideation is from the beginning. You even need to craft the idea, craft the scripts, craft the direction before you go and create the content. 2 different things. Is it feedback and external communication? Like I said, reports writing, minutes writing, those kind of things. So tell me in the chat, what is the thing? And if it's not listed here, still go ahead and tell me. What is that thing that takes your time the most at work? I'd like to hear from you. Or maybe we can all speak at this time. Let me see the people that are here. Anifome, do you want to talk to us? What's the thing that takes your time the most at work? What area of your work takes your time? Anifome, do you want to talk to us? Joy, would you like to speak to us as well? Nobody wants to speak. Ayo, or are you more comfortable typing? So I'm waiting for your messages. What part of your job takes the most time? Okay, Antorella Academy has his hand up. Could you? Okay, Ayola says managing people management. Somebody says reading reports. Well, you have to read it. If you had said writing report ahead, but you have to read it. You have to read it. Administrative task. Mine is report writing. My job is mostly physically inclined. Okay. Antorial Academy, what part takes your time?
Editing the reports,
Editing
having
report,
to go through all of those reports and editing them. Yeah,
editing them.
a lot of
Somebody
time.
said lesson plan. Okay. Anybody else? So you see that we all have that one area that we want to fix, right? I like the managing people one because it's not something you would readily sit and say, "Hmm, I want to just put it in and it will give me." But guess what? It's as easy as that, Ayo. It's as easy as that as well, managing people, right? Because you can go and say, you know what, ChatGPT, my darling friend. ChatGPT is one of my best friends. Oh, ha! If you see our gist, very hot gist. ChatGPT knows everything about me, but they've announced yesterday that they can use it against me in courts. So I'm now very careful. So, ChatGPT, I have this colleague that's it's very difficult, and then tell the app or tell whatever app, right, what the problem is, and ask for suggestions. How do you think I can approach this person better? Or how do you think I can say I don't like this? Or they hurt my feelings. How do you think I can communicate how I feel? You will be shocked. Ayo, you will be shocked. The options you get. I've seen this happen. Of course, it can write any type of report. Somebody asks, can he write a safety report? Yes, it can. I also managing people is not as difficult as you think. Lesson plans, all those ones, easy peasy. Let's meet one of my other friends, Gamma. This one does amazing slides. There's so many other apps that does beautiful slides. Don't get me wrong, but this one I like. I'm comfortable maybe because I've learned it to a point. It took a while, but I learned it. Instant decks, content framework. It can come in any format, PPT, JPEG, how you want it to download PDF. It transforms your ideas into polished presentations. Okay? Simply describe your topic and watch as professional slides or documents appear with relevant content, images, and structured layouts. Create entire presentations or reports from a single prompt. Generate visual frameworks for complex topics. Produce stakeholder updates, project overviews, and strategic plans. Design summaries or training materials like the one you're using now, right? Gamma did that for me, even though I had to give it some backstory, which is what I'm going to teach you today, right? So it's not as easy as just sitting down and say, Gamma, can you just do this? I have a training. No, you have to tell a story. All right. So it's a very versatile application. It works for it's not job specific. It doesn't matter the job you do. Just give it the prompt. It will think about it and it will figure it out and bring it. I like it specifically because of the way it designs. Can you see the way the outline of that's what I love about it. It comes in different layouts. You can say, okay, change this layout. I don't like it. Puts its own pictures. You can then decide to go and change the picture if you like. Or you can tell it the specific types of picture that you want. I'll teach you how to do that as well. Okay, see? So I always like how it does this. So Antoriel had given me like color numbers and all of that, which I had entered into the app as well. And it was able to ensure that my pictures or my slides matched their brand color. So sometimes you do a slide and then you start thinking, but this brand, the company's color is pink. And then you have to go and start changing everything. Just get the person's brand identity and enter it into the app. Save it as a theme and it would do the work for you. Okay? So let's get into it today. Now, we're going to do this turn by turn by turn. It might take a while, but we will get there, right? So it's your turn to create. I'm going to open my Gamma app. But first of all, your first instruction is pick a task that you need to complete this week. Something you need to do this week at work. Please write it in the chat. Write it in the chat. One chat. Think about it. Don't rush. Think about one thing that you need to do this week or next week and write it in the chat. Let's go. I'm waiting for answers. Anybody? I know what I need to do. I need to write a report this week. I have a presentation in 2 days. So that's very vague. When you say presentation, what type? To make my team actualize summer content and develop. When you say content now, what type of content? So you see that we need to streamline these things and be very, very specific to elaborate on giving topic for presentation this week. Okay. Fire drill exercises. I have a presentation. So you can't go and say, I have a presentation in 2 days. A presentation on what topic? Okay. Summer content on what? We need to now streamline it. Because if we give you different summer content, what do you want? Giving topic. What is the topic, Collins? Fire drill exercises. What age group? Are they adults? Are they children? So can we rewrite these? Can we rewrite these? And let's begin. So if you see your screen, can you see try introduction to Shakespeare for you or climate change effects in Europe? That's an example. Very specific, right? So my Gamma app is open. I'm going to switch windows now. Okay, so should I log out? When you log in, so logging in is also easy. When you want to create your app, go to gamma.app. Can everybody type that? GAMMA.app. And then you can sign in with your Google accounts. Really easy, straight to the point. You don't need to create anything. It will tell you to create accounts with your Google. Teachers conference about teachers. Well, that's more specific. So when you do that, you would then, let me go to my home page. Let me teach you guys how to import a theme. Okay. So I'm going to use the one that is not paid because I have the paid page. So this is my paid post, which is the plus, right? Let me go to the free one. Okay. So this is my free, so you can see all the things that I've created. Now you come to this part that says theme, right? Here. If I click on it and I want to import a new, I will go and, so let's say I want to create a slide. For those of you doing now, you know that you have to stick to a brand color. I want to do a training for Antoriel, right? I think I have their, let me see. Oh, maybe I didn't use it here. I should have it. Their brand. Okay, copy of Antoriel slide template. Because I will just upload this. Welcome to AL. No. Okay, no, let me see. What's in this one? I think this is it. Right? So I want to create a theme now before I start the main work because I know that I will need their brand colors. So except you know their brand colors. If you don't, tell them to give you a document that has their branding with their logo and everything. It would analyze the logo, the color, the fonts, everything. Are we following? Are we together? So you see, Mr. Eka, can you confirm that this is your company? These are your company colors, right? Confirm that these are the company colors. Look at that. And then look at the logo. If I want to change this logo, I say remove logo. I can remove it and replace it with another logo, right? And this is how it's now showing me the different parts it has applied the color. If I want to change it, if I want to move this one to say the card background should not be white, instead it should be blue, and the other part should be white, I can then switch the colors around, right? Once I finish this, I name it. You come here, you name it, and you save. And that's about it. Right? Save. This window is called, okay. Save and finish. And that's it. So I've saved it. So my theme was created successfully. Now see all the themes that I already have. I had Antoriel before, but see, I created it a day ago because I used it. But these are all the themes I currently have because of all the work I have had to do. Now I want to go and create a fresh gamma. I come to gamma, create new. So if you say, let me show you all the different options. If you say create from blank, right? So it comes here. What size do you want? Those of you, people that do content creation, you are the ones. See your social, square, portrait. Do you want a web page? It's fluid. The size is fluid. Do you want default size, which is what we all, I always use defaults because why am I going to tall or short or whatever? I just leave. I don't even mess with that. Or do you want to import something you already have and just apply the theme and let it edit it for you? You can also do that, right? So let me see. Should I import? Enhance your content. So if you do AI import, it will enhance your content, add images, plain import, import the text and images without changing the content. You can decide how you want it to go.
Sorry
Yes.
to cut you, Miss Eagle. There's some information in the chat box that you need to look at.
Okay. I didn't see that. Oh no, I've attended to him. Shegun, right? Business goals. Please network didn't allow me get the site. Oh, gamma.app. Let me type it. Gamma.app. I've typed it in the chat, Shegun. So let's create a new one. These are the options. I have the option to copy it as a raw text, paste it in, generate from a one line, which is what I was asking you people for, or import a file. Personally, I like to do import a file, personally, because I like the human interaction. I like to give it my own backstory. And then, but let's do generate from a one line. Let's pick somebody's one line. Okay. Let's see, any, mini, many more. Father, I like topics, a topic for I like Collins, very specific. A topic for teens. My identity in Christ. Okay. How many cards do you want it to? So Colin, you need to unmute and tell me. You need to work with me here now. Okay. So this is your creation. Work with me. Is Collins here? Collins, you need to speak to me. Is Collins here? He's not. Collins, please unmute your mic. Otherwise, I'll have to go with somebody else's topic that is ready to speak to me.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. How many cards do you want? How many slides do you want it to be? Oh, okay. How many slides do you want it to be? 10 or less?
Oh, less.
Oh, your network is really breaking. How many?
Let's go for
How many?
6 slides.
Six slides. Good.
Yes,
English,
6 slides.
UK, or US?
Six.
Yeah. So your English, UK spelling or US spelling? Or it doesn't matter? I don't think Collins can speak. So I'll just go with the English UK, right? and generate an. I heard you. Yeah. So while this thing is rolling, right? You can see this rolling. I would advise strongly that you do not close the page or don't touch anything.
Okay.
Just leave it
Okay.
to roll.
Okay.
Okay? Do not touch anything. Just leave it to roll. Ha. So now, Collins, I'm going to let you read through this to see if this meets your need.
I'm
This is your
reading.
outline. Mhm.
Okay, this is good.
Okay.
This is good.
Okay. So it's done 4 slides. It's still generating the remaining 2. Okay. The other 2 are ready.
Very good. Very good. Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and generate. So I'm just going to leave it to roll till it is done creating. Do not touch it. You can go ahead and do other things and just leave it. In fact, it would even tell you, don't touch this window. Okay. While we're waiting for it to generate, so you see it's generating, don't close this tab while generation is in progress. While we're waiting for it to generate, because it's the free version, you saw credits, 310 credits. It gives you, I think it gives you credit per month. I can't remember how many, because I was so frustrated with the limits that I had to just go and pay for it. Like, I was like, I love this so much. I was like, I can't be waiting for next month to do what I need to do. So I went ahead to pay. So you need to be careful when you're doing, because some people just do, they go back and they say, oh, I want to adjust this, I want to adjust that. It will keep adjusting it for you, but your credits will keep going. So you need to be careful. Oh my God. Okay, so we'll wait for it to finish. And there we have our gamma. So I'll show you how to apply a theme, right? When we're done. And your gamma is finished. And I hope you like it. So I'll send this to I'll send this to Antonio. Ah! So your work is done. So now I want to apply Antoriel's theme, right? Let's say I'm doing this for them. Let's assume.
Okay.
I want to apply their theme. So I come here. Because I have saved their theme, see it here. All my custom themes are here, right? Or let me not apply. Let me just leave it like this. But I'm just showing you.
Okay.
So you click on the custom, it will show you all the customized themes you have. And then you now tap the one. Oh, it selected the Abia automatically. So this is my Abia theme. Because I was wondering, this color is familiar to me. So if I pick the Antoriel one, let's see. See, it's changed it to the blue. Do you see that?
Yeah. It's changed.
Yeah. It's changed to the blue. Let me pick the rags. This is the Rivers one that I did for Rivers State. This one was for Rivers State government. Now I can't use any of this for you because if you come to the end here, you will see that logos are, oh, it showed it before. Their logos are in the theme.
Okay, so it's going to affect the work.
It's going to affect the work. So I'm just going to go to their own. So if I click on standard, this is the theme that comes with the app. Not any, so you can then pick anyone. So I'll just pick anyone. What colors do you like? What colors do you think the teens will like?
Yellow, light yellow, red.
Okay, let's see if there's any. Let's pick this pink one and see. Okay, do you like this one?
Okay, it's fine. Oh, directions.
Let me keep searching. Anybody else wants to try theirs and share with us before we leave? Just go to Gamma the app, go to create, go to Gammas and create something. Okay, there's a yellow. Oh, there's a yellow. This is nice as well.
This yellow is better.
Yeah, this is really nice. Okay.
Yeah, this is nice.
So I come here and I export. So I want to download it now. So you see, export as PNGs. If you export as PNG, to save each card as a picture for you. Okay. But you want it as PowerPoint, so I'm just going to download it as PowerPoint for you. And I'll send it to Antoria and they'll send it to you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, people, let's get back to class. Does anybody want to try theirs before we move on to the next one? Because we're about to go to the genge of all the gengens now. Right? Our ChatGPT, our best friend. Okay? I'm passionate about my best friend. Very passionate. Okay. The art of the prompt. Notice working on the slide. Any format. Good job. Let us see it before we leave this place today. You must share it with us. Somebody's working on the slide. But you need to pay attention to this part. Now, I'm not teaching. Colin, you can mute your mic. Thank you. Now, I'm not teaching ChatGPT, say, go and generate a report, go and generate a lesson plan. No, I'm teaching you how to write a story that will give you the best result. Before you can get your lesson plan or your report for your boss or your financials, you need to tell it a story. And that's what we're doing today, prompting. Now, this is one of the most powerful AI assistants, right? But once you hear but, you know that something is about to go down. Its effectiveness lies in the quality of the prompts you provide. You have to tell it what to do. And you have to tell it the right words. Okay? By learning to craft clear, specific, and well-structured prompts, right, you can guide the AI to generate precisely the content, whatever type of content you need, saving you time and effort. Mastering prompts helps with generating precise assessments, creating differentiation worksheets tailored to students and clients' needs. Ruwaida, could you please mute your mic? Thank you. Is she muted? Okay, thank you. Composing clients' communication, parents' communication, developing comprehensive plans efficiently. All right? Is any familiar with us now? So I'm going to show you some practice. These are my work. This is not I crafted it with AI. No. This is something I have given to AI. I like literally copied them out. I had to go to my ChatGPT to say, okay, let me show them something I've done. Okay. So the backstory, which is why did I go to my best friend in the first place? So on this day, right, I was just thinking, of course, training sessions like we have now, right? And someone says, Antoria says, oh, Iko, please submit your profile. She's here. And I was like, profile. How will I start writing profile? Do you know the work I've done in this life? Where will I start from? Right? And then don't forget that you write profiles for different things. So I'm not even sure which of these ones I was answering, right? I'm not sure which one this one was. And this was the prompt. Answer the following question by stating that I have been facilitating trainings since 2015. I have covered topics from nursery education to primary education and also office etiquette and teamwork. Sorry. I've also trained entrepreneurs of small scale businesses, working with them to build their brand as well, and school development plans as well as curriculum development. So I wanted the profile to capture all of these, right? But tailored towards what? Training. Because I can also do my profile to be tailored towards teaching English. I was a teacher for more than 12 years. I can tailor a profile for teaching English, which is one of my favorite subjects. I can tailor my profile to be administrative because I was a head of school. I can tailor, but I wanted to tailor this profile to what? Trainings. I could have gone to put all the experience. Oh, I taught KS1. Oh, I taught KS2. Oh, I did this in class. Oh, I wrote lesson plans. I didn't do that. I gave it what exactly I wanted to see. Do we understand that now? The middle box says rewrites. I want to invite people for the play experience, which was a program I was helping someone with, but I would like for the announcement to be more exciting because maybe because I had seen the flyer and I was like, what can we do better? You know, to make more people come, right? So I wrote the prompt, convert to a more exciting, and I copied what was on the flyer and I pasted direct. So you can see that it's real address, everything. Even the ticketing link, everything is real. I copied it and pasted it and say, convert to a more exciting caption. Right? Cover letter, as we all know, we always need that, right? I needed to apply for a role, but with emphasis on my proficiency. I think this was my English proficiency. So you see that this one is tailored to a particular subject area because I now wanted to apply for something specific. I need a cover letter for this role, simple and apt, especially emphasizing that I am proficient in English. At XYZ, so I think I copied the ad because that's what it was about, right? And I provide critical feedback, no sugarcoating anything. C1, they will even put the listeners should be proficient in English. So I saw that, which is why I wanted to be specific. Listeners should be proficient in English, C1 level or native, less, more or less, right? Now, when you see adverts like this, because you're Black and you're Nigerian, they don't think you're a native speaker. They forget that English is our official language. So I wanted this particular one to be tailored to this advert to say, it don't matter where I'm from, I can do this. I'm a C1 speaker. I'm a native speaker. It is my official language in my country. So why segregate me? And guess what? I got the job. I actually got this job. So yes, this is one of my, let's move on. If you have any questions, please let me know because it's about time for us to work now. I'm just going to sit down and relax and just be looking at everybody work. Okay. Now, you need to craft precise prompts for this task. You see this task that you all said you have. You need to craft the prompts. You need to craft precise prompts. You need to give it a backstory. So maybe we'll use Collins as an example. You need to define your output clearly. What do you want to see from what you are getting? Right? Your prompt has to be detailed. It cannot be one sentence like we did with Gamma just now. Something for teens, my identity in Christ. No. In this one, I want to see the ages of is it teenage 13 to 18, 13 to 19, 13 to 15? Is it a group of boys and girls? Are they Black? Are they white? Are they Hispanic? Or are they mixed race? Because these things matter. The cultural context you need to take into consideration. You might not think it is important. If I was to do something, because I work in different states, if I was to do something in an Abia state, the context would be different from a Lagos state. One is speaking Igbo, one is speaking Yoruba. I take into consideration cultural context and traditional context too. And I must put it there. Right? Iterate and refine for accuracy. This is where the interaction comes in. Oh, ChatGPT, you've done well, but can you switch this part? You forgot to add. Nowadays, have you noticed that ChatGPT forgets to add things? Oh, you forgot to add. You say, oh, it was an omission. Our best friend is now being overworked and tired, like us. So it's making excuses too. So let's get to work. Let's use Collins. Now, Collins, we're going to rewrite this, a topic for teens. What exact, my identity in Christ? What led you to that? Who are these children? Tell us about the kids. How old are they? Is it church? Is it a school? Is Collins with us? Or should we use somebody else this time? Because Collins wants to jump on it. Oh, can we take a vote? Should we use somebody? Should we use somebody else? Collins, you've gotten one PowerPoint. Rest. Should we use somebody else? Let's see. Business goals with productivity tracker for Mr. Jonah, 6 months. We can do that. I like this one. I like small businesses, but it's okay. So tell me what the business is. Do you want to talk about it here? Tell me what the business is. Mr. Jonah? Is he here? We have to talk about this so that I can help guide you on the prompt. Who is ready to have their prompts fixed? If you're ready, unmute yourself and talk to me. First to unmute. Nobody.
You can have mine.
Okay.
I think
All right, so let's hear you. Let's have yours. Yours is, you have a teachers conference about teachers implementing the Cambridge. Okay, what kind of teachers? Nursery, primary, secondary?
They will be mixed.
Mixed.
Yeah, so we're going to have early years, primary, and secondary school teachers, yes.
Okay. And you are a facilitator at this conference?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Are you given a specific topic to handle?
I was asked to prepare a presentation for the implementation, teachers implementing the Cambridge curriculum, how
Okay,
they
good.
can implement Cambridge curriculum.
Okay. So now open your ChatGPT. And then tell ChatGPT exactly what you just said. I am attending a teachers conference next week. The crowd is mixed from early years up until secondary school level, and I have been tasked to create a presentation on XYZ, exactly like that. Don't forget, you see why I like Gamma? Gamma will tell you US or UK. My ChatGPT is trained to use UK English. I said it from day one. Whatever you're doing for me, please use UK spelling. It cannot make a mistake, always, because it comes automatically as American spelling. But I have configured it to just give me UK. So you need to tell it exactly how you want it to come back to you. Would you prefer the UK spelling? Would you prefer the US spelling? You need to put it there. Do you want it to be long? Do you want it to be detailed? Do you want it to cover subject areas? Or do you understand what I mean? Because there's so many subjects under the what are they implementing exactly? Because curriculum is big. Curriculum is subject areas, framework, parents, assessment, evaluation. How do you want to streamline it? Or do you want to give it a go first? Tell it to give you an outline before it gives you the final thing, so that you can, from the outline, then streamline. So we have the first part. I'm attending the conference next week. The crowd is mixed with teachers. The participants are mixed with teachers from early years to secondary school level. I have been tasked with creating a presentation on the implementation of the Cambridge curriculum. We have that first part. Now you want to go to, please ensure that the output is detailed, but you need to put the details now. It's the details we are still missing. It's detailed. However, to help me decide what area I should go with, you can give me an outline before we create the final draft. So give me an outline for the PowerPoint, and preferably in UK standard English. Did you get that? Did you get that? Is she here? I don't know if she can hear me. Did everybody hear me? I'm not getting feedback.
I can hear you clear and clear.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ezekiel. Ezekiel, are you just coming? I haven't seen you here since. So business goals with productivity trackers from January to June for a marketing organization. Mr. John, I want to develop an MQL code that's by when. What's Ezekiel talking about? Ezekiel, have you heard of Julius? Julius.ai. Julius does more analysis. Oh, ChatGPT has a code option though. Gemini also has a code option. So yes, you can generate codes in. You can also generate codes. How to win? Is this a topic, Ayola? Out of school in Northern Nigeria for the I don't bring your statement of problem opportunity. How to win is the conflicting part. How to win out of school in Northern Nigeria for ages. These are like three different statements that are not connected. Are you saying you want to win grant for out of school children? Please confirm that's what you're saying so that we can know. I want to show something on ChatGPT. How to win. I'm not sure I understand. How to develop an MQL code. Miss Antonia, you didn't give us feedback. So you see this option under tools, right? You see this part of tools, right? It's my favorite option because you can study and learn. You can create image. You can think longer. Think longer is analysis, right? Deep researches. So I did a research recently. I was tasked with creating like developing a curriculum, and I came here and I said, you know what? Scan curriculums for this age group all over the world and give me the common denominator. And you won't believe the depth that I got from this. Singaporean, Philippines, Japan.
Hello, can I be heard? I think people are just speaking and I can't like comprehend what is going on.
What's happening?
Hello, I don't know. There was
We can
the
hear
last
you.
I heard was the speaker positioning a question to Miss Antonia. I can't I don't know. Can other people are other people
She
audible?
said
Can
that
they
she
be
just sent a message now that her network is bad.
But can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Could you hear Miss Antonia?
No, that's what she just sent a message that her network is bad. We couldn't hear her at all.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
I could
now.
hear Mr. Jonah and everybody else.
Okay. Funny enough, I couldn't even hear all the other people talking.
Oh, really?
However, my name is Gabriel Eka. I am part of the directors of this company. However, I come from a perspective of finance. Nonetheless, the topic we have today is quite valuable. It cuts across sectors of our lives. I was telling somebody jokingly that if AI, artificial intelligence that is, runs through the news of the day and discovers that in Lekki there are hoodlums, trying to attack people and everything, and even when your fridge is low in stock, AI will be forced to shut down your house. Yes, in spite of you. If you don't have an override command, AI is gonna shut you down, and you won't be able to go out, even though you know that you are living in a part where the mainstream media does not cover, and so you are safe. So bringing this into perspective, because I actually listened to you and what you said about going further with, um, you know, AI, everything, and truth of the matter is, I can remember when I told my dad about text messages. And trust me, this is less than 15 years ago. But we are here. We must grapple with what technology has brought. I will let you know, personally, I use Claude because Claude allows me to write my story and helps me to bring it out, accentuate, you know. So the essence of this training is to say there is no excuse from your work. You will put in the work, you will put in the curriculum. You are human, yes. And so you know what the world entails for you. And so you know AI is not an excuse to work. Because if it is an excuse to work, we will lose our jobs. It will do our jobs for us. You're going to work, you're going to do the maths. And then together with specialized knowledge, what does it do? Let me even tell us AI is a graduation from Google. Imagine that Google was a novel thing for people like me. I'm 45 years old. Google was novel. But for Gen Zs, and we have not even seen it coming. Think about Gen Alpha. We are learning. We don't even know the half of it. So Google came and we were like, oh my God, this is the best thing after jollof rice with, but we move. AI is not a call to complacency. AI is to understand that the world is moving. That is what I believe. AI is a call to say, wake up. Just the way our parents woke up from typewriters to computers, and then now we have cloud, and then we moved over to the fifth revolution is going to shock people in ways they did not even imagine. I'm an economist. When we were talking about the knowledge driven economy, we were joking. We didn't even know. I graduated from the university 2005 when Paul Romer brought out his theory about knowledge-driven economy, like knowledge-driven economy, knowledge-driven economy. But it's a reality now. Now we understand that it is knowledge that drives. It's not commodities that drive. Coming from a business perspective, we know. And guess what? For teachers, the children are already there. I believe if you take our analysis right from my company, teachers are actually playing catch up. It is pertinent. It is needed that teachers catch up. Now, coming to Antorial as an academy, which I believe was your question, I believe the think tank in this company are thinking about it. We're thinking about the square meter because education is a balanced subject. Education is a balanced subject. It's not training. Training is straightforward. Education encompasses other things. And to the grace of God, Antorial Academy has brought about the concept of 1 square meter, where students sit, think, play, even physically, 1 square meter, while studying online. All of these things, I believe the essence of AI, as this meeting does portray, is for us to look, okay, there might be disadvantages. How do we navigate them? How do we have a constructive discussion, conversation about this without disparaging each other? That's just my take. You know, I'm a businessman. I want to make money. But nonetheless, people must be educated to the effect that we make progress in society.
All right, thank you so much for that submission. Very apt and very detailed. Is Miss Antonia? Miss Antonia, are you back now? All right. So let's move on. So I believe. Oh, you're back. Okay. So did you get down everything we said about your prompt? Did you take down everything? I think you're frozen. All right, so let's talk about ethics and responsible use, right? You have to be very transparent when you're using AI. Before I continue, did everybody redraft their prompt? Somebody send my network. I have network issues. Based on the task you have, think about a backstory that you want to give it, okay? Transparency in AI use. When you use AI for something, especially the certain level of documents, right, that you would use and certain level of transactions you would do, it is important that you disclose that you used AI, right? Like they said yesterday, the founder of ChatGPT has said certain things are admissible in courts now. So it's important that you let people know that, you know, you put certain details into a computer, right? Or into AI to help you generate it. Quality and accuracy assurance. There's the human oversight, there's the machine oversight. Always review, which is what we said about interaction. Every time you generate a content, review it, touch it, read it. Don't just say, oh, because it's AI, you carry it, print it, and submit it. No, that's not very responsible at all. It is not. Data privacy and confidentiality, very important. There's certain things you shouldn't say to it. At this point, as we go, there's certain things you shouldn't put there. Don't be uploading your pictures, uploading your video. It forms their database and their bank. Now they ask you if they can use your voice. So if you put in your voice notes, it will ask you if you can store your voice for future use, and it will use it for other things as well. You must think about promoting integrity and critical thinking, which is why I said when you're writing prompt, don't just say, oh, give me 5 steps to. No, you need to think critically to be able to get your prompt done. Okay, so let's commit to action. Write down one specific tool or task that you're going to use going forward and how you're going to use it. In fact, let's talk about this. What is one thing you're going to do like immediately, maybe on Gamma or on ChatGPT? I know that you've all given us your tasks. So who wants to share their new prompt? Why is Enifome? Enifome, are you done with your slide? And what aspect of marketing are you looking at? Because there's market research, there's brand, there's comms, there's lead generation. What exactly are you looking towards?
The aspect I'm looking at is lead generation. Lead generation.
Right? So you see that you have to be very, very specific. If I didn't say that, you would have gone to say a marketing company. You need to bring it home. You need to come down to the level, break it into bits. So lead generation for what size is this company?
A size of 25.
25 people, 25 a company.
Yeah,
so it's a small.
25 staff.
It's not a micro. It's not a micro business. It's a small scale business, really. What do they do? What's their operation?
They are more like agents for companies, to sell. They're more like a partner with companies to help
Okay.
them sell
Do
or
they do
distribute their
sales?
products.
Do they
Yeah,
do
sales. That is
sales?
where the lead, lead generation comes into. Yeah,
Sales.
sales.
Okay. So you
Mm.
see that all these details you're giving me now matters. Do you see that? You need to put in those details. The size of the company, what they do, what exactly you want, before you then put the 6 months. That's your output, right? Your exact output. And then when you're talking about output, how do you want it? Do you want it in PowerPoint, Word? Do you want it tabulated? Do you want it in a graph? You need to state all that. Oh, I want this 6 months in a table. What are the entries you want to see on the heading of the table? Tell it exactly what you want. Anyfome has left us. Anyfome, I can see you. You're not hiding from me. I can still see you. All right, Mr. Jonah, well done. Ayo, Muidin. Anybody else? Joy, nobody wants to speak about theirs. Ezekiel, do you want to speak? Timothy, we've not heard your voice at all. Hello, Timothy. Hello, Mark. Okay, so I guess we're done trying to help people. Let me see if there's a message. Informer said yes, but doesn't want to share with us. Miss Antonia, have you tried to enter your prompt? Did it work? Olusegun Mayowa, hi. Hi, Maya. Hi, Mark. Do you want to try prompting with us? Mark, would you like to try prompting with us? Shagun, maybe? Okay, so I think I've come to the end of today's session. Next steps. My Mark keeps telling me to upgrade to share. Oh, I wouldn't know how to. I don't think I've heard that one before. I'll download and share the docs. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Should we wait for you? Is that what you're saying, Edinfoman? Should we wait? Are you trying to tell us to wait? Okay. So next steps and support. Continue learning, share and collaborate. So what you've learned today, try it out. Where you get stuck, ask somebody for help. Ask somebody to help you write prompts if you can't. Sometimes there are people that just sit and write prompts. Actually, that's their job. They just sit and write prompts. Strategic implementation, like I said, you need to think creatively and critically. You can't just go and say, I want a 5-year plan. 5-year plan for what? For who? For what market? For what business? What are they doing? What are they buying and selling? Are they shipping? Are they accountants? You need to be specific to get what you want. All right. You've taken the first step to transform your work practices. The future of AI is here and you're ready to embrace it responsibly and effectively. Thank you so much. My name is Igor Abissini and thank you for joining us today. Okay, so go ahead and verify. Thank you all so much. Miss Antonia, over to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Ego. You have a lot of flowers. You're having a lot of applause for that session. Thank you. It was an engaging one and a practical one at that. Well done. I can see all the thumbs up. I can see. I hope that we will be able to begin to have our practices after today. Tomorrow is another day with our second facilitator. He's also going to take us through some other AI tools. When you come in tomorrow, we will ask you to have some presentations. So you are going to show off what you have learned today. AI is the future. I mean, AI is not the future. AI is here with us. AI is now. One of the big takeaways for me in tonight's session is the fact that you have to be mindful of the information you feed into AI. Now, AI is a public domain, is a public space, so you have to be mindful of what you're sharing. Like she said, you don't share sensitive information about yourself. All right, so we have to be very, very mindful. Yes, backstory. Always share a backstory with AI when you're prompting it to carry out a task for you. So can we use the chat box? Let's get to the chat box now and share our takeaways. Let's get to the chat box and share our takeaways. One takeaway and one
Sorry,
thing that you will want to implement. Yes, Mr. Muhyiddin?
yes, I think before there may be, I have a question actually. So I don't know if I can ask question before people start saying their takeaway.
All right. Questions. What question do you have? Miss Ego, are you still there?
Yes.
Yes, I
To
am.
take on. Okay. All right.
Yeah, Miss Ego, thank you for your wonderful presentation. Just like Mr. Antonia said, we have really enjoyed the training, and I'm sure everybody has gotten one or two things to pick from the training. I personally, I don't know whether there are other slow learner like me in the house. I would like you to use Gamma for the second time with another different type of prompts, because I know at the beginning some people actually finding it difficult to even know the sites we went to before they were able to get through. So for us to be on the same page, maybe there are other people on page that I'm on call like me. Please, if you can go through the Gamma again with another prompt, okay, right from where you start. So at least since we still have some little time, it's going to be beneficial to others as well. That's just my question.
Okay.
Thank you.
I quickly shut down my laptop, but let me see if I can use my phone. Hold on. I think I can. I think I learned this last week. Gamma dot app. Hold on. Let me try and log in before I share my screen. Or would you like me to come in tomorrow and do that quickly?
There's a question here as well.
Okay.
Power issues in Nigeria is affecting my business. Sewing and customers are not consistent due to disappointment. What can I do? What can I do to solve, to retain my customers while I solve the problem of power to retain my customers by sewing for 10 hours?
So are you saying you want AI to be able to answer this for you? Yes. Okay.
That question,
So that's
yeah.
okay. So copy this exact statement you just put, right? Copy it exactly how it is and put it in your chat GPT, and then let's read out the answer. And then you read out the answer to us and let's see. Okay. Let me just see if I can turn on my screen.
Any other question or prompting?
A good backstory. Of course, Ayo, that's a very fantastic backstory. So if a Blaze has shared his Gamma,
Okay.
it says the page you were trying to, also you shared the link. Let's see. Tapped. Oh, okay. It's opening. 1 minute, guys. It's actually opening. Made with Gamma. Okay. Somebody is a professional. Oh. Are you guys? Let me share. Let me share if it blazes on. Let me see if I can share. It's so nice. Can everybody see it? This is so nice.
Wow. Let's start reading. Wow.
Well done.
Well done.
Well
Well
done.
done. Well done.
Anybody else try?
Who shared this?
This is Efe Blaze.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Well done. It's important that
Else
we
it's
learn
the
to
camera.
use these tools.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Okay. Has opened actually.
Any other?
Let me.
Any other?
So let me
Any
see. I
other
think my phone
questions?
is open now. All right. You said I should create a new one, right? I don't know why I'm echoing, but
So it's just to
Mr.
copy
Muhyiddin,
and
confirm. What do you need me to do? It's Mr.
Just to
Muhyiddin.
use, just to repeat that process again, so that at least
Oh, okay.
probably with
Generate.
another prompt. That's all. Yes.
Okay, so give me another prompt. Give me your prompt. Let me go back. So I went to home. This is home. Create new. Generate. So you see, create from a one-line prompt in few seconds, right?
I can't see the phone very well, but it's fine. No problem. Can you
So
continue?
pinch. Sorry, I'm using my phone. So you guys need to pinch to zoom. Pinch your screen to zoom in. You need to zoom in on your own screen. Have you done that?
yep.
Okay, good. So generate. Give me your prompts, Mr. Muhyiddin.
Um, create a 5-page slide
Mm-hmm. For what?
on photosynthesis
Mm-hmm.
for students in SS2.
Okay. Okay. So it will generate the outline first for you. So I picked 5 because you said 5. So look at the outline and see if it's what you want. Can you see the outline? Can you read through?
Okay, let me read through photosynthesis, the green engine of life. The second slide, the essentials, ingredients, outputs, and why it matters. The third slide, stage 1, harnessing light energy, the light development reactions. Slide 4, stage 2, building sugars, the light independent reactors, halving cycle. And then the last slide, beyond the leaf, photosynthesis, impact on our planet and future.
Okay. So for all the science people, is this good?
Sorry, can I react? Sorry.
Yes.
I'm a bit science inclined, and
Mm-hmm.
do we know? Yeah, is it possible we get to streamline the age for these prompts? This is taking you to
Exactly.
300 level already, so it's really
Exactly.
deep.
So
Yes,
let's
please.
go back to the prompt, right? It's still there. Photosynthesis for students aged what? Give me the age.
That should be 14 or 15.
Right, age 14. Let's see. So someone spotted that. Does this work?
Yes, please. A big yes for me. When you consider from the first slide,
Good.
the ultimate energy factory, ingredient
Good.
for life, what plants needs to grow. These are the
Good.
essentials that will make
Well
it then.
done. So do we now see how important prompting is? Because we could have just said senior secondary because he said senior secondary. And so I typed senior secondary. But you see, someone came and said, no, you have to put the age. So should we go ahead and generate?
Yes, please.
Okay. So now, because I'm using my phone, unlike the other one, I have to pick a theme. So what theme do you want? Mr. Muhyiddin, you're the one that gave me this work. Or you're supposed to be guiding me. There's no green.
I saw a green.
That's what I'm looking for. You saw a green?
There was a green, yes.
This one?
Yeah. Plant
Just
shop.
just pick any color. Just the procedure that I want others to see. Just pick any color.
Okay. There we have it. So now I'm going to anyone with the link can view. So I'm going to share this in the chat box now. So you, okay? Coming in. All right. So I've sent it to the chat for everybody to view. Oh, I love the first slide. So pretty. Ooh, this is nice.
I have a little bit of question here.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, house.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Very productivity training today. Very awesome. I give you guys thumbs up. I've learned a lot. This is a welcoming one. Okay, so my question is the Gamma dot app. Trying to open the link, asking me to install. Do I need to install the app or do I have
No.
to
I
through my
didn't. I
browser?
didn't install. It's just about your browser. It's supposed to open on your browser.
So which means I have to go to gamma.app/create. If I get it.
So let me hold on. Let me share my screen. Hold on.
All right.
So usually when you tap on the link, right, you would see this, right? When you tap on the link, then you tap on this highlighted purple part, starting from the HTTPS. Do you have this on your screen? Is this what? So tap on the purple part.
I saw this here.
So tap on the purple part and then it will open. Have you done that?
All right.
All right. Thank you. Anyone else?
Sorry. Hello. Miss Igo.
Yes,
Is it
please.
possible to do the feedback?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much for this insightful learning session. I just want to make reference to what Enifome Blaze did. Please, it deserves some praise. Yes,
it does.
deserves some praise. Yeah. So, and I think we should.
There's so many accolades.
Another you should be another trainer in the next couple of
Mhm.
weeks. Yes.
Any
So
form
that's my
I'll sign up with Antoriel quickly.
yes. All right, thank you. That's my feedback.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ayo.
Yeah.
Such great participation from your end as well. All right, Miss Antonia, over to you.
Wow. Um, every good thing that has a beginning certainly must have an end. At this note, I felt like we should not close for the night, but we have to close for the night because we still have another session tomorrow. I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has stayed on the call from the start to the end of this call. I want to appreciate everyone. Thank you for participating. Thank you for your insights. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your questions. I would like to encourage that tomorrow we should come prepared. We have seen this is more or less the um, starter, and then tomorrow we're going to have another meal, and then ice it, and then have the dessert. So please come early tomorrow, come prepared, come ready to participate. The whole idea of the training, hands-on training, is for us to participate and take home what has been taught and what we have learned. We can take a cue from those that actually did the prompting. They're going to go back and have a whole new experience with the tools that they have learned tonight. So let's come ready to participate. And tomorrow we will go into breakout groups. We're going to come back and you will choose somebody who's going to represent your group and you're going to make presentation. Please don't shy away for coming tomorrow. Don't shy away because you're going to make presentation. It's for us to learn. We are all learning. You heard someone say, I'm a beginner. And you've heard and seen all of the errors that we make when we are prompting AI to carry out our tasks. So let's come early tomorrow and let's come ready to learn. Thank you once again, our amazing facilitator, Ms. Igor Abisini. Thank you very much for this wonderful and very rich and very profound session. Thank you all very much. Can we unmute and
Thank
say
you.
goodnight?
I'm coming for you guys tomorrow. I'm just
And say
Thank you,
goodnight.
my
everyone.
slide.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,
Have a lovely
everyone.
night rest.
Thank you.
I hope
Thank
to ask my
you.
questions tomorrow. Thank
Yes,
you, everyone.
if you have more questions, go and practice and come back. And when you have more questions, we can start with that and then we'll go into tomorrow's session. Just note your questions, try out what you have learned, and we come back tomorrow and we'll share. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Thank you
Thanks,
very
everyone.
much. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for